welcome to what is, well, technically the fourth unboxing roulette, but it's the third one I'm putting up on the on YouTube, simply because, as I mentioned in the Shadows Over Innistrad one, I was looking at doing Return to Rav. Now, we did do the Return to Rav one. I had a friend of mine, Stubbs, help me unbox it. Unfortunately, rookie error. Yeah, I forgot to clean out the SD card on the camera, which meant that we got about halfway through and it ran out. We still finished the box, and I've still got the pile of cards that are in the water all squashed together, but unfortunately we only had half of it captured on video. So I will be putting that up. I just wanted to put up 3 full ones before putting up a half one. And I will be, when I can get together with Stubbs, I will be doing another Return to Rav box. So we've got a complete full box as opposed to just a half one. So yeah, so that'll be going up soon, but this is the fourth one we've done, but it'll be the third one going up on YouTube. So this is Battle for Zendikar. Anyone who's played Battle for Zendikar or opened the boxes, there are some amazing cards in here and some really good fun stuff. But unfortunately, well, fortunately, unfortunately, it all seems to be about the expedition lands. So you've got, what is it, Ulamog, Obnixilis, some great cards, but if we have to destroy a $400 Expedition Skald in Tarn, that's when the pain is really going to set in. So the way I'm going to destroy the cards today is some glue. All the cards are going to be glued together. That'll be destroyed and will just be one block. Actually, I might have them a bit like layered so that you can still see which cards, but they will all be glued together. So opening up. Now, thank you to those that have already, as I'm doing this one, we've set up the YouTube page and the Facebook page, and yeah, thank you for those that have already liked it and subscribed. I'm going to set a thing, if we get to 200 subscribers, I'm going to do a Modern Masters 2015 box. So that's something to aim for. So if you want to see me potentially cut up, destroy, or maybe even eat whatever is, well, we've got Tarmogoyf, we've got Vendilion Click, Ulamog. So, but that's for a future time. At the moment we're doing Battle for Zendikar, and let's see what we have. So just move that down a little bit. So the first one that is safe is Brutal Expulsion. Yeah, so. It's a good sealed card, but that's about it. Next one. So I'll just move this a bit so. Lumbering Falls is safe. Now, so I'm just a bit concerned because I've emptied out the SD card, but it's now showing us 4 minutes. So if it gets close to, I'll just leave everything exactly how it is and come back to it. So the third one, which is also safe, Onju Rising. That is such a blowout in, don't know if you can see it, in sealed and drafts. Just all attacking creatures get lifelink. It's an amazing card. So, the good old dragon. There's normally a very forgettable dragon in most sets, and Akum Hellkite fits the bill for this one. So, what is next on the chopping block? Blister Pod. It's almost always a very strong draft card as well. Not a bad one drop at all. Grip of Desolation, I played that in my land destruction deck. And Shrine is going to be destroyed. So, no great loss there. I'll put that there. Put that down there. And the Shrine will stay there. And as soon as I get another one, it will be glued to it. So those ones are safe. Yeah, I'm showing this down to 3 minutes for some reason, so I'm not sure what that is. I've cleared out the card, so if it cuts out, I'll leave everything exactly how it is and fix that up and come back to it. I'm not going to do another half video. So, ruinous path. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. That's safe. Of course, one other thing that this had was full art lands. Not quite unhinged full art, but full art nonetheless. Brood Butcher is safe. So, the thing I love about this is there's just common Eldrazi that are 7-8 beaters. So effective. Sunken Hollow is safe. Oh, and a foil mountain is the one to go. So it's a foil land, but in all honesty this probably hurts more than the Wooded Foothills or any other card I've had to destroy to date, because I really like the Zendikar. So let's get some glue and glue it to it, and we're down to 1 minute. So what I'm going to do there, those two are glued together, everything's staying exactly how it is, and I will come back after I've sorted out what's happening with this camera. Won't be long. Okay, back to it. Yeah, apparently there's 2 areas I should be deleting the old stuff from, not just one, so hence we had no room in the disc, but that's all fixed. So everything's exactly how it was. Those two are gluing together, and let's go. I'll just move the viewer so I can see myself. And where are we up to? With 3, we did that. They go there, and we've got a fresh 3. So first one, Desolation Twin. He's good, but I like him, but he just never seems to get the same level of love as some of the other Eldrazi. Probably couldn't get, because he couldn't get abused by Ivugan before it was banned. Oh, Obnixilis is safe. So we haven't had to do a Planeswalker yet. Which, while good, is... Whoa, I wonder which Planeswalker will be the first one to fail to survive the cut. So, the third one on this one, Planar Outburst, and that's it. 3 down, so next one's on the chopping block. Duststalker. So Duststalker is sorry, I just have to... My daughter in the glue, in the meantime, has grabbed the glue, which I actually stole off her in order to do her school assignment that's due tomorrow. So let's put some glue over that foil mountain, put a Duststalker on it. I'm more concerned that it doesn't come through into the playmat. And retreat to Emeria. So I quite like that one. So it's nice to have a foil one of that. Second one that's safe is, oh, we've got 2 and 3. So we're getting a few foils, which means we're going to be getting rid of a few extra cards than what we planned. So, but no, Zendikar is one of those sets that when it first came out, there was a lot of hype about it, and a lot of, everyone's going, oh my gosh, full lands, oh my gosh, expeditions. But it kind of took away from just what a fun set it was to draft. So Destroyed is Scatter to the Winds. Zendikar Sealed and Draft, if you ever get an opportunity, is a lot of fun. The aforementioned Big Eldrazi, being commons and uncommons, can be in most decks. So there's all them glued together so far. So they go to there. First safe one. Aligned Hedron Network. I don't actually know what that one does. It is that, and it's, what does it do? Oh, that's handy. That might be a good one to put in my budget commander. Get rid of all those big flyers late game. And Woodland Wanderer. So on the budget commander, I did a bit of building on that today. I want to have my commander as Olivia from the original Innistrad, which means her being expensive means I really have to take the chaff and the really crap cards to fit it under the price gap. So number 3 is Prairie Stream, and once again the rare lands are keeping safe. Seems to be a bit of a thing. Maybe an expedition will be the first one that doesn't quite make the cut. So the next one is gone, so it won't be an expedition in this one, it'll be the rare. So Fathom Feeder. Yeah, pretty forgettable rare. Not too bad. But nothing special. So yeah, so as I've said, the YouTube channel's up and going. Got a few subscribers already after the first video, thanks for that. And yeah, when we hit 200, I'll do this to its, not Eternal Masters, that'll be a bit further down the line, but Modern Masters 15. So, oh, sorry, they're gone there. And the first safe one is another Prairie Stream. So once again, the rare lands, and I think that's 2 of Nick's emblems. The rare lands are keeping safe, which I don't mind. Rare dual colour lands are always a positive to have more of. Emiria Shepherd, she's a good commander card. Very broken, but she's safe. Not huge in sealed, well, still a 4/4 flyer, but when you can put her in commander with all the crazy shenanigans you can do with that. This guy is a first pick Calastria healer. I'd almost first pick him in a draft as a common. So easy to build a deck around and turn against. That is one of my favourite cards in the set. Wait for them to swing, instant speed, gain control, block with their own stuff, and we have a mythic going to the glue pile. So part the Water Veil, take an extra turn after this one. Take extra turn cards are never a bad thing. Kind of like dual colour lands. But I seem to have a lot of cards there. Maybe I've glued together a few too many. I don't think so. No, that's all good. I didn't realise we'd gone through that many cards. But so far we've got some good stuff there. We've got the Part the Water Veil, Scatter the Winds, and a Foil Mountain as the kind of standouts. But now we start again. So, Omnath. So another mythic. Very strong card, that one. Doesn't see a huge amount of standard play, but I think it will with green and red when the next set comes out with that legendary werewolf. Oh, dropping the card. And an elemental deck with him as the commander is incredibly nasty. Radiant Flames. So Radiant Flames is safe. So Guys, it's a bit nervous when I open a pack when we're 2 down, because it means if there's an expedition in this pack, it's gone. But what are the odds of that, right? No odds. No chance at all. Fathom feeder. And I was right. No chance. I think that's 2 fathom feeders. So the next one on this one will be added to the glue pile. Angelic Captain. I like her. Or him. Not too sure. Red White Angels. One of my first ever Commander decks was an Angel deck. And I'd only just started to play. And it was good fun. But it was so bad. I was of the opinion then that big is better. So I think I had 3 creatures under 5 cost. And wondered why I died every time. So, oh, they're gone. Angelic Captains glued. And we have Endless One. Always liked that card. And it got a bit of love when the Eldrazi were roaming around. It's gone down a bit now. It's just a card that fits everywhere. It's so good. And again, we start off with 2. So, if this is the pack, Defiant Brewlord, but it's not. There you go. I don't know what the unlucky 2 colour land's going to be. Because the last few boxes, they've just... Even the Return to Rav one, spoilers, but the one I'm going to put up, we didn't get to do any of them. So, Zada. Another card with so much potential, just hasn't quite lived up to it. And add to the glue. Probably should have done super glue, but that's okay. This will make a nice little... I might actually hang that up at my local store when it's done. Put it in a frame. I don't know how many out there did the tokens, the token story in the Eternal Masters, where you put all the tokens together. I think it's about 120, 125 tokens, and they spell out the 2 messages. Smouldering Marsh, again, the dual lands dodge it. But we managed to finish it out at our store, so at the moment it's sitting there ready to be framed up and put in properly. And it's an interesting read. It just takes a lot of tokens from an incredibly expensive set. So, we're up to 1. So we have Quarantine Field, and we have the Expedition, and it is safe. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that could have been fun. That I probably would have had a little bit of rage on the internet if I had to have put that one in the old glue pile, but it would have gone in anyway. But 1, 2, 3. Whew, it's safe. They're so pretty, these lands. As much as they took away from the actual set, they're just a beautiful card. This one is one of the cheaper ones, but it's still an amazing card. As you might see by my thumb, I'm doing this the same day that I did the first Return to Rav. We had a painting day for miniatures where we all learned a few tricks and painted some miniatures, and we're doing a War Machine League at the moment, so it's a lot of fun, and just hanging around watching some movies, doing some painting. So the next one is the Hydra. Oh, the Hydra gets added to the pile as the 4th. And the foil Ruinous Path is safe. So let's add the Hydra. So we had the Smouldering Marsh and the foil Ruinous Path, all of which are pretty pricey cards and very nice cards to have. And in the middle is the poor Hydra. Who gets to take the bullet for them? So there he goes, he gets added. And what do we got? A few left. No unboxed yet, only a couple of mythics, so let's see if we can add a mythic to the glue pile. So we're on number 1, Flight Herder. Yeah, I don't even know what he does. Which one's him? Which one's he? 2 cards, opponent. Yeah, that's why I haven't heard of him. Very forgettable. But yeah, so we've been doing a bit of painting in a War Machine League, so if any card players ever get a chance to check out some miniature gaming, have a look at it. It's good fun. It makes for a bit of a different sort of game, still strategical, and you don't get mana flooded. You do get screwed over with dice, but no matter what game you're going to play, you're going to have some variables like that. So what's the third one here? Kiora! Again, the Planeswalker is safe. Planeswalker and Dual Lands just seem to be hitting the sweet spots. Seems unfair. Poor Hydras are taking it for them. So the first one on this gets done. And it's a very forgettable card. Okay, if you're doing red-white allies, or good draft card, I suppose. Maybe I'm being a bit unfair to it. But there you go. He gets added. So yeah, as I said, with the Return to Rav one, I had a friend Stubbs doing it. I'm going to try to get a few other people to come along and do some for me with me, just so you hear some other voices apart from mine droning on all the time. So, did I do that one? Yeah, I think I did. So they go there. Losing track, having too much fun. What do we do? Number 1, Noyandar. I love that guy. I've got a commander on him. He does so much work. Except when they then wrath and you lose all your lands because they're now creatures. That kind of sucks. But hey, if you're playing blue and you can't stop them wrathing when you don't want to, then you're in trouble anyway. So, what's your one here? Felidar Sovereign. One of my favourite cards from the set, and I'm very glad that they reprinted it because it was pretty expensive beforehand, and now it's a 50-cent junk rare. So last one. Which one is it? Just the Ugins Insight. Now I was talking to some people in the shop today, and they thought it was fair that the last card that I draw should get destroyed as well. Otherwise, when you've only got one left, it's kind of an anticlimax. So I'm willing to agree with that. So Ugins Insight goes to the pile. So there we have it. Need a bit more glue in that one. It's not sticking. So there we have it. They're the ones destroyed. Shrine of the Forsaken Gods, Foil Mountain, which that hurt doing that one. Scatter the Winds, Duststalker, Fathom Feeder, Part the Water Veil, Angelic Captain, Zada, Hydra, Mundu, and Ugins Insight. So yeah, so that's what gets destroyed. And again, we've got the Kiora, Ruinous Path, the Smouldering Marsh, the Lands, Omnath, 2 Prairie Streams, Obnixilis, Sunken Hollow, Lumbering Falls. A lot of good stuff as well. We seem to be very lucky in the last couple with dodging with the things that get destroyed and the things that don't. But law of averages, one box it is going to come and bite us big time, I'm sure. It had the potential that time. If I had to have put the Smouldering Marsh up, then that would have, video wise, it probably would be awesome. Would have made great viewing, but would have sucked for me. I don't like doing that to those sort of cards. But anyway, so that's this one. That's the Battle for Zendikar. So hop on, like the page, subscribe. When we get to 200, I'll do a Modern Masters 215. And until then, I'll put up the Return to Rav. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more this week and get them up quickly, and then it'll slow down and be one every couple of weeks. Yeah, I've got some ideas for some other sort of product as well to do a similar thing with, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, subscribe and you'll get the updates when we put them on, and you'll get the new videos when we put them on. And send me an email if you have any ideas or thoughts, or yeah, anything like that. And thanks again for watching. Till next time, see ya.